गुड इवनिंग एंड वेलकम बैक टू पैसा बोलता है। पैसा बोलता है में आपका फिर से स्वागत है। एनसीएलटी का ये फायदा हो गया कि अगर आपके पास कर्ज है, आप बैंक को सेटल नहीं करना चाहते हैं, तो आपको आपका कंपनी आपके हाथ से निकल जाएगा। यही प्रोविजंस है बैंक्रप्सी प्रोविजंस का। तो इसमें इसके बारे में आज मैं क्यों बात कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि एक बड़ा डिफॉल्टर अपने क्राउन ज्वेल को सोनी के पास बेचने की कोशिश कर रहा है। अगर वो कोशिश को में सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए उसको अपना सारा कर्ज खत्म करना पड़ेगा। अगर वो खत्म नहीं कर पाएगा तो वो मर्जर क्लोज नहीं होगा और प्रॉब्लम्स बढ़ जाएंगे। मैं जी ग्रुप के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, सुभाष चंद्रा के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ। टुडे आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट जी एंटरटेनमेंट which is desperately trying to close a deal with Sony. And the problem is the NCLT and the IBC Act. The NCLT and IBC Act provides that if you have a creditor, the creditor can push your company towards bankruptcy and sell that company to recover his debt. This was not easy before the Bankruptcy Act. But after the Bankruptcy Act, the creditors have become very powerful, whether they are secured or unsecured. If the company has some assets and you want to sell it to somebody else, the promoter has to be in a position to settle everybody. Now, the case which is grabbing everybody's eyeball and attention is Z Entertainment Limited. Z Entertainment Limited made several bets in infrastructure, but went terribly bad. Not only did he go terribly bad, he had borrowed money everywhere against the stock of his various companies. He has lost control of most of his companies. The first company which he lost control was SL Packaging, which made him such a big name. In spite of all his machinations, Yes Bank has taken control of Dish and is trying to merge it with other DTH providers. He has lost control of City Cable. The matter is in front of the NCLT waiting for a solution. Bank after bank which had lent money to him and which in some form, either an explicit or implicit guarantee from Z Entertainment, has managed to go to court. The first of the block was IndusInd Bank. Nearly about 800 crores was due to them from City Cable. The fact remained that Z Entertainment did not want to pay it, but they had enough papers to show that it was indeed basis of Z Entertainment's letter of comfort that this loan was given. The IndusInd Bank approached the National Company Law Tribunal to block the merger and push for the bankruptcy of Z Entertainment unless their loan was settled. The Z Entertainment family, that is Subhash Chandra, tried his best to stall this merger, stall everything, and see whether he could get away without paying that loan. But finally, when it looked very clear that unless he settled the loan, nothing much would happen, he settled the entire loan with IndusInd. The moment the IndusInd loan got settled, then others got very keen. There are now talks with IDBI, which has about 1.59 billion rupees in loan, which is 1,600 crores, and JC Flowers, asset management company, which has bought somebody else's money lent to Z, taken over by JC Flower. Also, Axis Bank has lent a lot of money to him. So the Axis Bank is also now very keen to recover the money. But right now, there are very clear indications that the Subhash Chandra led Z Entertainment is talking to IDBI to settle the loan and to get the money out. Because if they don't settle the IDBI loan, then there will be enormous pressure on Subhash Chandra because the resolution of merger with Sony cannot go through. And if the merger with Sony does not go through, then this company will not survive. So it is very clear that this fight is going to go on between the creditors on one side and Z on the other side. Now it is very clear that JC Flowers is also negotiating. Axis Bank is also negotiating with the loan. There is also another Invesco Developed Marketing Funds which owned about 18% of this company, which was initially blocking this merger with Sony, then did a U-turn, has sold its entire stake profitably and moved out. As per the new agreement between Sony and Z, Sony will get more than 50% of the company. The balance will be with the public and only 4% will remain with the promoter. And the promoter has got a non-compete fee in Mauritius. What these lenders are now targeting is the amount of no-compete fee which is available with the lender and which they want to discharge and take money out. The promoter is trying to hang on with that money, so that Sony has given an option that the promoter can increase his stake at a preferential rate, and they want to use the money for that. But it looks like it is not possible because they will have to settle all the lenders. If the lenders are not settled within a particular frame of time, this merger will not go through. This merger is very important because, as I have already discussed here, Reliance Viacom has formed a firm platform, and through Jio Cinemas is targeting a huge share of the market. Star Disney is also another major player who is targeting a big chunk of the market. So there are two main giants waiting to take a large portion of the market. And for Z to survive, it needs to spend a lot of money in acquiring more library and will need to invest a lot of money to grow. It definitely needs Sony because Sony by itself is very strong, but Sony also owns Columbia Pictures and so will have a huge library of foreign films which Z Sony can use. So it is very important for Z to complete this merger, for its own survival is in stake. Its entire boutique is in stake. Some small channels have to be sold, which is being talked to for Sony to take complete control. But before the Competition Commission can give final nod of approval, Z and Subhash Chandra have to settle all the money that they have borrowed over a period of time to come back and get a clean chit. And with that clean chit, only merger go through and a giant company formed. That is why Z Entertainment is trading at a huge discount. The only hope for retail investors is to hope that the merger goes through and Sony is able to invest a lot of money in this stock. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग पैसा बोलता है देखने के लिए बहुत मैं आपका आभारी हूँ प्लीज सब्सक्राइब टू माय चैनल प्रेस द लाइक बटन फॉर दिस वीडियो एंड टर्न ऑन द बेल नोटिफिकेशन if you do not turn on the bell notification you will not be notified every time we put out a video once again I thank you for your support for पैसा बोलता है में आपका स्वागत है मैं आनंद श्रीनिवासन मैं सिंगापुर आ रहा हूँ 29 अप्रैल सिंगापुर में हॉलिडे इन में एक इवेंट है बहुत सारे हॉलिडे इन हैं सिंगापुर में मेरा इवेंट हॉलिडे इन एट्रियम ANIHG होटल में है और उसका नंबर 317 आउटरैम रोड सिंगापुर 169075 once again I tell you the address in English it is 317 Outram Road Singapore 169075 and the name of the hotel is Holiday Inn Atrium. I will see you in Singapore. Thank you for supporting पैसा बोलता है